Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a prediction and breakdown for Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje, taking place this weekend in the main event of UFC 274, Oliveira versus Gaethje, and I can't wait for this fight. I can't actually wait for this fight. Oliveira, Gaethje, I can't wait for this fight. This is a big matchup in the lightweight division. We got the champion Charles Oliveira looking to defend his title for the second time against Justin Gaethje. Of course, he beat Poirier. Looked really good against Poirier. I'll mention it during this video. He beat Chandler to win the belt. Beat Ferguson then as well. Justin Gaethje also looking pretty good. Beat Michael Chandler in a war fight of the year. I can maybe think. Khabib Nurmagomedov. That was his first title shot ever in his entire career in the UFC. And for the real title, I know there was that interim title bout against Tony Ferguson, but this was the real title. If he won this, he's the best ever. Not the best ever, but the best current that time. And he did lose to Khabib, but it is Khabib. Fair play. Of course, he beat Ferguson. But yeah, overall, I cannot wait for this fight. Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje. And yeah, I cannot wait for this fight. I think this is a really good fight. Really good fight. I am going to be picking Oliveira here, man. I can't doubt the man. I can't doubt Oliveira. Fair play. Gaethje could go out there and knock Oliveira out. But I just don't see it, man. I don't like Gaethje, man. I think Gaethje's going to lose, if I'm being quite honest. I don't see it going well for him here. I just don't know. I just don't see this going well for Gaethje, man. We've seen that he does struggle with grappling, and I do believe Oliveira is going to go out there and get a rear naked choke submission win over Gaethje. But against Khabib, man, it was so many red flags there against Khabib. He was so hesitant in that fight, and I rewatched that Khabib fight earlier today. Man was hesitant. He was very, very hesitant in there against Khabib. And I know it's Khabib. I understand Khabib's one of the greatest lightweights in the world. I think he is the best lightweight in the world. But I think he is the best lightweight in the world. I think he is right now. But it's just that fight against Khabib, man. Gaethje was so hesitant in that fight. So hesitant. It was crazy. Very hesitant. Fair play, Gaethje was landing a lot of leg kicks against Khabib, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You lost. And Khabib in that fight had a broken toe, and he missed weight in that fight and cheated on the scales. That was the worst version of Khabib, and he still was able to out-grapple and dominate Gaethje on the ground. Fair play, Gaethje has improved, and we saw against Chandler, he has defended some takedowns, but it's just I rewatched that Chandler fight so many times because it is overall a really good fight, and I just like watching good fights back. That fight against Chandler could win that fight. I watched it so many times. Chandler could win that fight, arguably. I don't think he did. I think he ever so slightly lost because he threw the fight away. But it's just Gaethje, in that fight he did show good takedown defense, but I just don't see it going well, man. Oliveira, I know he could get knocked out here, but he's 32. He's on a win streak. He just beat Dustin Poirier, which is a great win. And that was a good Poirier as well. That was coming off great wins over McGregor twice. Hooker, he beat as well. It was a good version of Poirier. And he beat Poirier in that fight. Fair play, he did get cracked a lot. And I know people are saying, oh, Oliveira, not really great defense, not the greatest defense, not the greatest chin. Yeah, but I know he doesn't have the greatest chin, but he comes back, man. And Oliveira's survivability is insane. I think people need to look at this. Fair play, he did get cracked a lot by Chandler, and fair play, Gaethje didn't get as much as beaten as Chandler, but Gaethje didn't get as beaten up by Chandler and dropped everywhere as Oliveira did, but Oliveira came back and knocked him out. Gaethje didn't do that. Gaethje, the power puncher, couldn't do that at all, and landed huge shots on Chandler. Landed uppercut knockdown on Chandler as well. I just think Oliveira's got this one in the bag, man. I think he's gonna go out there and win. We'll see what happens, though. Honestly, we will see what happens, though. I think he's gonna win, man. I think he's gonna go out there and win. Gaethje, we just seen so many, man. We just seen so many stuff. Like, at first in this fight, I was maybe thinking maybe Gaethje can chin him, but we've seen Eddie Alvarez, the chinny person people call him because he got KO'd by McGregor, and a lot of other people, was able to beat Gaethje in the later rounds. Fair play. It was back in 2017, late 2017. But and I know Gaethje has massively improved, but that fight against Alvarez, man, Alvarez was able to beat him. You get it? He was able to just beat up Gaethje and knee him a lot of times, something Chandler couldn't really do. But Gaethje, I know he's massively improved, but in that Chandler fight, I know he was getting cracked on the feet, but I just don't think Gaethje's going to be on his right game here. I just don't see it going well. It's in his home state, so it could... I think it's in his home state. A lot of pressure's on him in this fight, because, there's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on Gaethje. Because this is his hometown. This is not Oliveira's. There's supposed to be what's supposed to be Oliveira's in Brazil, but it's in Gaethje's hometown. I think he's from Glendale instead. Glendale, Arizona. Safford, Arizona, but it's in Phoenix. It's basically Gaethje's hometown. Let's be real. Home state, anyways. I just don't see this going well for Gaethje. A lot of pressure's on him. Oliveira, if he loses, no one's gonna be like, Oliveira, why did you lose? Maybe I'll be like that, but and a lot of other people that are picking Oliveira. But if Gaethje loses this, that's a lot of. That's gonna suck for him, man. Because if Gaethje loses this, you're gonna be like, oh, you can just rebound. Oh well. There's a lot of things that's gonna happen. First off, if he loses, it is home crowd to Oliveira after all the things he said to him. And I'm gonna mention what he said to him, because Gaethje was saying before, I think after the Chandler fight or after the Poirier fight, he was saying, Oliveira has no heart. Oliveira has no heart. Just stop lying. He is showing heart. He's gonna show heart against you come Saturday. And Gaethje, I think it's gonna get really badly embarrassed here again. I just don't see this going well for him. And if he loses this one, Trevor Whitman's, you want to make Trevor Whitman look really good. He has Usman's champ, Rose's champ if Rose beats Carla. And Gaethje's that last guy that needs to get that belt to be 3 gold in a row for Trevor Whitman. So Gaethje has pressure there. Because if Rose wins in the Coleman event against Esparza, which I think she will, it's like, oh, Gaethje, you're next. See what you can do. Like it's gonna be too much pressure for Gaethje. I don't like this for him. I just don't see this going well. And also, if he loses this one, he hasn't really even earned a title shot, but he's got it anyways. Who cares? 1 in a row over Chandler, which is a really close fight. If he loses this one, he's gonna have to work for a title shot. Like he's gonna have to 3 in a row at least 3 in a row to come back. And contenders at lightweight contenders are coming up. Armin Sarukian, Mateus Gamrot, Gregor Gillespie. I wouldn't really say him anymore, but Rafael Fiziev. These guys are coming up, so Gaethje's got to be quick if he loses this one. We'll see, though. I think Oliveira's got this one. Oliveira, I don't think has much of a threat on the feet. He does have that threat, though, that he could just KO Gaethje, but Gaethje, he's got a good chin. He's got a really good chin. He's got a really good chin, so I don't think there's going to be much there. Gaethje, we saw Chandler, couldn't put him out. He did get rocked by Chandler, but it's Chandler. No, but how much can I rate a win over James Vick? The chinny guy. The iron chin guy. How much can I rate a win over Barboza at this point? And first off, he eye poked him in that fight. And Barboza couldn't see out of his right eye. So, how much can I rate that? And Cerrone at this point, man. Cerrone just lost to Alex Morono. How much can I rate that as a good win? Ferguson at this point. How much can I rate as a good win? That anymore. Khabib, not a bad loss. Chandler's a good win, yeah, but that was a razor close fight when Chandler just threw the fight away from himself. And he was kind of dumb, Chandler. We'll see what happens, though. I do believe Oliveira's got this one. And yeah, Oliveira, he's confident as well. He's been more active than Gaethje, by far. He's been way more active than Gaethje. He's fought 3 times. If Gaethje didn't fight Chandler, let's just ignore that. If he didn't fight Chandler at all and just fought Khabib and then just fought Oliveira now, Oliveira's been 3 times since then. If that was the case. But he did fight Chandler, but then right after, the next month later, in a pay-per-view, Oliveira fought Poirier. But if this was maybe after the Ferguson fight, I'd maybe pick Gaethje to chin him. But he's fought those power punchers, man. Chandler beat him up. Big shots. Big shots. He came back and won. Knocked out Chandler. Call it a fluke all you want. It wasn't a fluke. They were both trading, and then you caught Chandler. Chandler was rocked everywhere. It's over. Oliveira's the champion. And against Poirier, you can maybe say, oh, Poirier is going to look good here. I just don't see this going well for him, man. And Poirier, he was good in that fight, and his goal was trying to knock Oliveira out in round 1. That's exactly what he said after the fight. He's like, my goal was to knock this guy out in the first round. Didn't really happen. We'll see what happens. I do believe Oliveira's going to go out there and win. And I think the pressure on Gaethje is too much because Oliveira has stand-up. I think in the stand-up department, Gaethje can win that because Gaethje has decent defense, and he has good chin, and he has good power. Oliveira also has good power, but not really the best chin, not really the best defense. He has pretty good defense some areas, but I don't know. Gaethje could chop at his legs, but Oliveira, I think, can figure that out. And also, I don't think Gaethje's going to throw a lot of leg kicks because he could get taken down off of them. And yeah, even that fight against Chandler slammed Gaethje down. He picked him up and slammed him, but Chandler was just so tired he slipped off, and then Gaethje took position. I think he was just bloody up everywhere and it was slippery. But I think Gaethje's going to lose. I think Gaethje's going to lose this one. I am going to go Oliveira. Gaethje could win again. There's that only chance, but I can't. I'm going to go Oliveira, man. Bronx, I think, gets this one done. I picked him the whole time, all the way through. When I was watching anyways, because the first time I watched him, I don't know when I was watching. Well, I picked him against Lee. I picked him when I started doing predictions. Anyways, I started watching the sport since he fought, like around when he fought like Felder. That's when I started watching. But when I started doing predictions, it was when he fought Lee. I was like, I think he can beat Lee. I think he can beat Ferguson. After that, Ferguson took that damage against Gaethje in their fight. I was like, Oliveira can win there. And against Chandler, I was like, I think he can tire out Chandler in the later rounds. And against Poirier, which was on my channel, you can go check it out. It was a few months back, but I chose him to beat Poirier. I said he was getting ready to choke, and he did exactly that. But yeah, I started watching sport around when he fought Felder. He did lose to Felder, which is sad. But yeah, I think Gaethje has more to worry here, man. I think he has more to worry. And Oliveira, his only thing to worry is hooks, uppercuts, and leg kicks. Not really that, because he can just take down Gaethje off them. Gaethje can't sprawl, but I don't know, man. I don't think Gaethje's mind's gonna be right there. Like, if he wins this, he's a champion of the world. And if he does win, man, it will deaden the lightweight division. We can't have Gaethje as champ. We can't have him as champ. We can't have that. That will actually just ruin the division. And Khabib will just overshadow the division forever. Oliveira is on his way, but I don't want Gaethje ruining it. I want to see Oliveira Makhachev really badly, and I want Oliveira to win there. Because if Gaethje wins and then Gaethje fights Makhachev and Gaethje beats Makhachev, it'll be cool. But then Khabib will be like, "Oh, you beat Makhachev? Good job. It sucks, but I'm still overshadowing you." With Oliveira, it's like when he beats Gaethje and then beats Makhachev, it's like, oh, Khabib can't say he beat him, and Oliveira will be coming up his way up. Like, you haven't beaten me yet. If Gaethje, it's just, I don't want him as champ. We can't have this guy as champ. I know it'd be cool for the fans and everyone would love him, but like, and he does have good fights, fair play, but I don't want him as champ. We can't have him as champ. It'll suck if he loses, if he wins, man. I don't want this guy as champ. It just will kill everything. It will ruin all plans. I think Oliveira wins it, though. But Gaethje just trained at a good gym, but same with Oliveira. He looks pretty fine there as well. We'll see what happens. I'm going Charles Oliveira here. Plus, Gaethje, Oliveira only has to worry about hooks, uppercuts, and leg kicks, if that will work. But Oliveira, I think, can figure out the leg kicks regardless. So yeah, I think he just needs to worry about the hooks and the knockout power. But yeah, Oliveira does have not the best cardio, but Gaethje doesn't have the best either. And if Oliveira can set up, like against Poirier, he slowed down the cardio machine in Poirier with knees to the body, hard knees, good elbows as well. I think he can do it to Gaethje. We'll see what happens though. I think Oliveira gets this one done. Rear naked choke. I'll do a last minute detail predictions on Friday, so I'll give more of a I did more of a bet here, but like I'll do a last minute detail predictions on Friday. But yeah, I think Oliveira gets this one done. Late first round rear naked choke. I'd say they're both training. Like you've seen on training footages of Oliveira. He's on point. He's on point. Going back and forth, straight double leg. Puts his training partner on the canvas. I think he can do it to Gaethje, man. Gaethje could sprawl, but then I think Oliveira can turn it around while Gaethje's punching him a little bit, and then get on his back, get like a standing rear naked choke at the end of round one. I'm calling it again. Oliveira gets this one done, and still the lightweight champion of the world. I think he gets this one done. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a prediction and breakdown of Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje. And yeah, peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.